Hello Hernandez, how are you?
I am good, thank you Jessica, how about you?
I am good too. Hernandez, I had a few questions around serverless and I was hoping you might be able to help.
Sure, go ahead.
We are using Amazon serverless services like Lambda, Dynamo and API Gateway in the application. But we are struggling to do integration testing of our application.
Jessica, why don't you try localstack? It is as good as bringing Amazon services on local, of course not all services, but it supports quite a lot.
Would you be able to give me a quick brief on localstack?
Sure. Localstack supports quite a good number of Amazon services. Localstack also offers a Docker image. Once the Docker container of localstack runs on host machine, various services like Lambda, S3, Dynamo, Kinesis etc. will be made available to you. All these services are also exposed on different ports on your host machine. Once these services are up and running, your application should be able to connect to these local services.
What does it mean to say your application should be able to connect to local services?
Let's say your application uses Dynamo. In order to test your application against Dynamo in localstack, your application should be able to connect to Dynamo running on local. Localstack exposes Dynamo service on port 4569, which means your Dynamo endpoint URL becomes http://localhost 4569.
That means my application which uses Dynamo client will use a local URL only while running in integration test mode.
That's correct, Jessica.
One more question, Hernandez. How do you create the stack on localstack?
We use CloudFormation for creating the stack on localstack.
Does localstack support CloudFormation?
Yes, it does. We are able to create various resources including Dynamo, Lambda, Kinesis, SimpleQ etc. in localstack.
Would you be able to share the sequence of events that happen when your integration tests run?
Sure. When our tests run, the first thing that happens is Docker container of localstack gets started. Next our Lambda code which is in TypeScript is built. Once it is built, it is archived and uploaded to an S3 bucket on localstack. This S3 bucket gets created as a part of one of the pre-test commands. So far, we have just uploaded the code, but we still need to tell localstack to create various resources. In order to do this, we run our CloudFormation template against localstack. This is possible because localstack runs CloudFormation as a service on port 4581. After all the resources are created, all we need to do is write integration tests which could be publishing events to SimpleQ or sending an HTTP request, which in turn may invoke Lambda function.
This is wonderful, Hernandez. Last question. Any challenges that you face during integration testing of Amazon services with localstack?
Yes, a few. Localstack does not support all services. For example, Cognito is not available in free version of localstack. It is there in pro version though. Another is around debugging. With localstack debugging, your Lambda function might become a little difficult, because Lambda function is running inside Docker container, all logs are inside the same container, and your IDE does not have any control over Lambda execution. I think that's it as far as challenges are concerned.
Thank you so much, Hernandez. It was wonderful.